Good afternoon. If you're new here, my name is Daddy-O, and I do Uber and I do YouTube. So I've gotten some response here lately. I'm just finished off an Uber ride. I've gotten some response here lately from Uber drivers. Surprise, surprise, surprise. One was very interested in starting to do a channel. So let me just, and the question was, what all do I use to do this here? My phone. That's my camera. You don't need nothing else. I use a little $30 wireless Bluetooth microphone off of Amazon. I have a little stand that I use that I got also off of Amazon. But while we get started on this, I will tell you all about that kind of stuff. But if you're new here and you have not heard this before, this is a test channel. Give me a comment if you would, if you have a channel, or if you like, or if you're an Uber driver. Let me know you're an Uber driver and you're thinking about doing a channel. Just leave me a comment down below. That's the one stat I cannot get off of analytics, is I know who's coming here, but I don't know if you have a channel. So it would help a lot with this test thing that I'm doing here. Let me know if you have a channel. Let me know if you're an Uber driver. Just leave me a comment down below. Let me know who you are. That way I know what to talk about. And like I say, I've had a couple Uber responses here lately, so I'm going to talk a little bit about that today. If you're an Uber driver, first of all, I am a 5.0. I have been doing Uber 6-7 years now, continuously, almost it. I'll tell you one thing: do not get locked into having to pick up every run that pops up on your phone. You don't have to do that. I don't do that. I learned long ago, yes, I've been a gold, I've been a diamond, I've been all that kind of stuff. But I worked my tail off to get it, and they were sending me places I didn't want to go. So if you're an Uber driver, don't get locked into that you got to accept every run that's offered to you. No, pick and choose what you want. If you get desperate for money, then you may have to take some of those other runs. But you can just do what you want to do. You're your own contractor out here. You do what you want to when you want to. All right, enough about that. But let's do a website. I mean, let's do a channel. Let's not be a website. I did those for many years. If you want to do Uber and you want to do YouTube, I have a tablet. I have a tablet. It has its own self-service, $30 a month, I think it is, for unlimited on my tablet through T-Mobile. I have the little microphone that I use, and I have my phone. That's what I use. There's nothing else mysterious about doing this. You don't need, like I've said in a couple of my other videos, you don't need some high-end equipment. You don't need all the stuff, the shiny guys. I keep calling them shiny guys because they always got the shiny stuff behind them. They're more or less actors, I've told you. You don't need all that kind of stuff. And you can create you a YouTube channel real simple. If you're watching this, chances are you already have a Gmail account. All you have to do is click up there on your little face or whatever you put on there as your, on the top of your YouTube channel over there. Just click on that over to the right corner, and you can go in there and set you up another channel, another channel. Like I've said, I started out trying to do 8 different channels, and I found out right away that was not going to happen. That's just too much to even try to do. So I've narrowed it down. I do faceless channels, and I do this here channel. This has become the fun part, and it will break the monotony of your day if you're having to do Uber to get out and make that extra money. It will break the monotony of your day up a little bit. It'll give you something to do other than just bouncing around picking up people. Now, I told you the other day, if you're an Uber driver, I'm going to give you one more tip. Play some neutral music. That's the one that, I get so much response off of people to get in the vehicle about the music I'm playing. You don't know if the person you're picking up is a country, that's all they listen to is country. You don't know if all they listen to is rock and roll. You don't know what person you're picking up. So if you can just have something that's kind of neutral, and I found that jazz music is that neutral bond between everyone. Either that or some old R&B from the 70s and 80s. That's the kind of music, if you're doing Uber, you want to have on your tube, on your channel here. play it. And I use my tablet basically for that purpose. I can program and control what music I'm playing through my vehicle, and that helps with the tips. All right. Yeah, but if you want to do a channel, just grab your phone in between runs, turn it sideways, and do it a couple times, and talk about your last ride or talk about what you've learned out here yourself. Be informative, be entertaining. I've told you about London before. If you don't know about Dante, you can go back and look at a couple videos, several videos back. I did a couple videos on Dante. He's just scatterbrained and does all kind of stuff, and he's making money. So, but if you're an Uber driver, it's very easy. Just put your phone over to the side or something in between. You just had a good run or something that you thought you might want to tell someone about, and there's no one to talk to. Just put your phone on and tell us about that run. You can start creating yourself a little channel, a channel. And like I said, you can do more than one channel. So don't be afraid of it. No one's going to remember that first video. No one remembers my first video on here. I've gone back once, twice, I think, and looked at it. Yeah, I was totally new. I didn't have the gift of gab in that one. I was more or less excited about what I was seeing on my faceless stuff. So, you Uber drivers, just, if this is what you do every day, and I've told you about just filming what you do every day. So if you work in your garden, go film that. If you're doing woodwork, go film that. If you're doing whatever, going down to the basketball court to shoot hoops, film it. We'll laugh at you. Yes, we will. But that's not so bad to get laughed at as long as you're getting some views and enjoying what you're talking about and enjoying what you're doing. And just be creative and be consistent. I'm gonna go with that one again. That's your big boy out here. And if you've watched my videos, you've heard me sing that consistent song so many times. But that's the real secret out here, is being consistent at whatever you're doing, whatever kind of videos you're trying to put out. Just be consistent with it, and you will develop a following. Sooner or later, a couple people will subscribe here, a couple subscribe here. Don't be so scatterbrained or so scattered on your content that you're not pulling in a consistent audience. In other words, you find that niche, you find that what you want to focus your channel on, whether it's woodworking or gardening or whatever. And I've shot those things down before, but there are people out here that are making money at it. There are people out here that's got a real continuous subscriber base that's going to come back and watch that, because that's what they've gotten used to seeing you talk about, you do. It's when you go and just go something so far out of your norm that you get some subscribers, but they never come back because you're not doing that same little music video or whatever you've heard me talk about before someone did. Just be consistent in what you're doing. Stay on that same threshold. I do Uber, and I do YouTube. And that's what I basically talk about on this channel. This is not a channel to make money. This is a test channel just to test that consistent content out. I'm going to talk about that a lot, because that, to me, is what I've seen that have caused channels to fail, not get anywhere with their subscriber base, especially because they stopped posting. They dropped off. They lost interest because they didn't see a road to the end game, the money making. That's why we all do it for, is to make money. But I have developed a different attitude of just having fun with it. Just have fun with whatever you're doing and putting up. If it's entertaining to you, chances are it's going to be entertaining to another group of people out there that will continuously come back to see what you're posting. And that's that's it in a nutshell. If you're an Uber driver and you want to do a channel, I highly recommend you try it. It can be rewarding in more ways than just monetarily. It can be rewarding in just to break up the monotony of being out here doing this and in between runs not having nothing to do. I mean, I can sit on my butt sometimes for an hour 2 hours sometimes before I get a next Uber run offer. And that's not fun. So I have found that I search for my content. I find things that I find interesting and say, "Ooh, someone else might find that interesting." And you can definitely create the channel easy. You can definitely create the content easy, and it is rewarding to have those clicks in the morning when you get up and you check your YouTube studio. Going through a school zone here, so I'm being kind of cautious. Uh, you can definitely be rewarded when you get up in the morning and check your YouTube studio and you see that overnight someone come to listen to you, someone come to see what you had to say that day, and it's not that hard. You'll get more comfortable. Like I said, no one's going to remember that first one, so you'll get more comfortable the more videos you put out. If you're doing the face thing, and if you're doing the faceless things, there's no thinking about it. It's just do it. Just do it. I'm telling you. Find that evergreen, like I've told you before in the other videos. Evergreens to me are the way to go, and it's long-term income for a long time. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go with a short one today. I just got through slow rolling through a school zone here. It's getting to be that time of the afternoon when they're gonna be letting the kiddies out of school, and so 2 or 3 police officers sitting back there. I had to kind of ease my way through there real carefully. They're real good here. The police department here, as long as you're doing the right thing, they gonna leave you alone. They'll cut you a break as long as you're not being stupid. We don't have no real crime problem here per se. Usually the crimes that are committed around here from people that are visiting here. You hear about it all the time. So and so from somewhere else did something stupid, and come on, you can come on. There you go. There you go. I'll let you go. I listen to jazz music, so I call it my anti-road rage music, and keeps you in a nice, even keel all day long. You don't get upset about a whole lot of things. You can let someone pull out in front of me, and I'll just go, you can go right ahead. It's okay. You can go right ahead. And yeah, any road rage music, it works. So anyway, guys, you guys have a good evening, good afternoon. I got someone I got to go pick up here in another hour and take them somewhere. It's already scheduled on my schedule. So I am right now trying to get over here and pick someone else up and get them where they got to go. If you're an Uber driver, you know what this is all about, you know. So, but yeah, if you're an Uber driver, start your channel. It's easy. And have some fun with it. Go play with it. It's not that hard to do. Check back with me. If you got any questions down below, remember, comment. This is a new channel. It is a test channel. We're testing this content, consistent content out. So leave me the comment. Yes, no. Yes, I have a channel. No, I don't have a channel. Yes, I'm an Uber driver. No, I don't do Uber. I don't care about Uber. I ride Uber, whatever. Just leave me a comment down here and let me know what you're doing, what you're thinking out there. All right. Guys, you have a great afternoon. Daddy-O out.